Did you know that just to change the oil on a Goldwing costs you close to $100 or more at a dealer? You can do a lot of these simple tasks yourself. Today we're installing a Utopia backrest onto a GL1800. There's a few tools needed to install the Utopia backrest. You need a drill and a 9/32 drill bit. You will need a long serrated knife, kind of like a bread knife you would find in your kitchen. And then of course you're going to need a 10mm socket and an X-Acto knife. Make sure you have all the parts shown on the screen before attempting the installation of the Utopia backrest. Before installing the Utopia backrest, you'll need to remove the seat from your Goldwing. Place the T-bar between the two rubber grommets and mark the holes for drilling as shown. There are two sets of holes, so make sure you use the correct set for your year model Goldwing. Next, using a 9/32 drill bit, drill the two holes that you've just marked. Clean the vinyl between the passenger and rider seat. Follow the instructions to mark an area 2 inches from the front of the backrest. Remove the backing from the plastic guard and align it in the center of the passenger backrest and apply it. Using an X-Acto knife or a razor blade, cut a slit 1.5 inches wide in the vinyl. Use a long serrated kitchen knife and insert it into the slit that you created with the X-Acto knife. And you're going to force this serrated knife down through the foam of the seat, and you just kind of saw it back and forth, and it will pull out little chunks of foam here and there. Don't worry about that. You're eventually wanting to force it down so that it hits the seat pan underneath, the nylon seat pan where you drilled your two holes. So you're pretty much going straight up and down, and it will come out at the bottom where you need it to until it hits that seat pan. Now, if you have a heated seat, you might want to be concerned about the wires. They do come up on the right side of this backrest, so it's a good idea to have the serrated part of the knife facing to the left. You'll see where the serrations are on my knife, and I have those facing the left side of the seat. That keeps you from accidentally cutting into the wires of the heated seat, because they do run around this right-hand side here as I'm showing you now. So just keep working that knife in. It takes a while to do this. Don't get in a hurry. It takes a little bit to saw through that foam. And just take your time, and you will eventually, that knife will go all the way down to the handle if you have an 8 or 9 inch blade, and it will hit that nylon seat pan. Now once you've cut all the way through the foam, you can insert the vertical bar and begin working it down through the slit that you've created. And it's going to have to go all the way down till it butts up against that little plastic guard. And if you turn the seat over and look at the back, you can start to see the end of that vertical bar coming and lining up with those two holes. And that's how you're going to mount this using the T-bar. You're going to put the screws through the T-bar and into that vertical bar, and that's going to hold this whole thing together. Now once you line up the holes on the T-bar with the threaded holes in the vertical bar, you simply insert the bolts and screw them into place, and that will hold the Utopia backrest mounting system right where you need it. Now once it's installed, this is how the mounting bar should look from the top of the seat. After you've reinstalled your seat on your Goldwing, line up the Utopia backrest bar, and using the little pivot pin, or in some cases it may be a bolt, go ahead and insert that, and then use the nut to hold it in place. Now there's nothing left to do but sit back and relax and enjoy your Utopia backrest. You know, you can easily flip it forward for passengers to get on and off the bike, and it fits the style of the Goldwing seat perfectly.